Daniel is a young man who received a life sentence for driving the getaway car during a store robbery in which one of his friends shot and killed someone. California law states that to receive a life sentence, one need not be the murderer, one just needs to be involved in the situation. Daniel contacted Venerable Chodron in 2019 to learn about karma, and their correspondence began. Daniel is an avid learner with many questions. He requested books to read, which Venerable Chodron sent him, and he sent more questions. He wasn't satisfied with introductory books, and when he learned there were different philosophical tenet systems, he immediately asked for books about them. Understanding that knowing the Tibetan language would be useful in his Dharma studies, he asked for materials to learn it. Venerable Chodron has watched his development with amazement. Daniel not only wants to learn Buddhism, but he also wants to practice it, all while sitting in a prison cell. The following is a letter he wrote to her in August 2023.
Dear Chodron, greetings to you and everyone at the Abbey. I still hope to visit you all one day. I am trying to get my life sentence commuted since new laws have been enacted that may be to aiders and abettors of a favorable crime. Whatever the future holds for me, I will accept it and continue to purify my heart and mind, no matter which side of the fence I am on. I transferred to another prison on June 23, but I did not receive my personal property until weeks later. Aside from having to adapt to a new environment again, I have taken the teachings to heart daily. I am trying to build the habit of waking up before dawn to make the most out of my day by meditating and reading, and to be in tune with my awareness. As far back as I can remember, around 4 or 5, I recall being conscious of existing. I think about the causes that brought this about. It felt as if before, my existence just came to be somehow, and I used to wonder, why am I here? I didn't ask to be here, yet here I am. Now, I realize there must have been virtuous causes that led to my present rebirth, but I still have to deal with the difficulties a samsaric mind and body bring. There are times when I am slowly waking from a nap, and I think, wake up, for one day sooner or later, this life will end. To seize this precious opportunity for all it's worth is the best endeavor. From one point of view, prison is one of the worst places to be when one is separated from their loved ones. To spend one's final days amongst strangers rather than amongst family can be a very plausible reality when there is no out date in sight. I find, therefore, that the only solution to this predicament is to genuinely consider anyone I come across daily as a friend or family. That way, when my last day on this earth should arrive, I'll leave surrounded by loved ones, no matter who they are. I admit that regret haunts my consciousness, and nothing anyone does or says will alleviate the pain in my heart until I find a way to live with the harm I have done. Though it can be burdensome to be plagued by such thoughts after death, would now give my life to save another's if I had to. My sole purpose in life, or rather what is left of it, is to make amends and work for the happiness of those who seek it. Whatever preparations we have made in this life will determine the direction our journey will take when it is over. My learning of Tibetan is going slowly, but something is better than nothing. I am listening to your guided meditations, reading The Easy Path, and I recently received Approaching the Buddhist Path by His Holiness and you, along with the study guide questions. How many answers to the questions should I send you at one time? Take care, Chodron. With best wishes, Daniel.